Good day, I'm Brian McKaig, and this is ABZToday. Coming up on this episode, the election that matters. Paris Jackson visits Neverland. Dumpsgiving, we're in it. The sign of a snitch is a snitch of a sign. A student forgets to focus, so his teacher takes matters into his own hand. Not so good. Celebrity birthdays, and your chance to play with Who Said It and the ABZXTreme Trivia Challenge. General Mills is running a politically themed promotion this month. Frankenberry, Boo Berry, and Count Chocula cereals are going head-to-head in an online poll to determine which monster mascot is the nation's favorite. General Mills first introduced Frankenberry and Count Chocula cereals in 1971. Boo Berry was rolled out just a few years later, and the trio of limited edition breakfast bites have been an October staple ever since. If you're one of my American viewers and you legally reside in any of the 50 states and you're over 13 and you can comply with all the other official rules, which you can check out for yourself on their website, you too can vote at the official Monsters cereal election. Voting ends on October 31st, and the winning cereal monster will be announced on the campaign website the next day. Word of warning, watch out for politically dirty tricks, silly rabbit. Hey, don't forget the two outlier candidates either, Fruity Yummy Mummy and Fruit Brute. Wow, Fruity Yummy Mummy. Can you get any more politically incorrect than that? I don't think so. Frankenberry gets my sympathy vote, however. His head is shaped like a butt on the top. You know the sad thing? From what I see, it looks like any of these mascots would probably make a better president than any of the real candidates. But it's not my vote that counts. I'm Canadian. I got Trudeau. Hey, at least this vote won't be rigged. Not that any of the others are. Michael Jackson's daughter Paris returned to her father's famous Neverland Ranch last week. The 18-year-old grew up on the California estate with her two brothers, Prince Jackson and Blanket Jackson. But they abandoned the home in 2003 after police officials executed a search warrant on the property while investigating allegations made against their father. He was subsequently acquitted in a 2005 trial. Following the superstar's death in 2009, estate executors placed Neverland on the market for $100 million. The property remains unsold. I'm not surprised. Paris toured the family hideaway with her musician boyfriend, Michael Snotty, sharing a series of photos documenting her trip down memory lane with fans on Instagram, writing, quote, "Felt so good to be home, even for a little bit." She even stopped by a petting zoo that's still on the ranch and took a picture with a llama. You know, there's a pretty good horror movie in here somewhere. I know there is. You look at the pictures, the place is a little bit spooky. I think the only spookier it could be is if you let clowns work there. And yes, the llama can be in the movie. Have you ever been dumped at Thanksgiving? Apparently, it's not all that uncommon. In fact, it's got a name. It's known as the turkey drop, or Dumpsgiving. And it applies whenever your Thanksgiving is. Here in Canada, it's right now. It's today. Happy Thanksgiving. The turkey drop, or Dumpsgiving, is the phenomenon of first-year university and college students immersed in their brand new academic and social lives, ending things with their high school sweethearts the very next time they see them, usually Thanksgiving weekend. Many students may find themselves having difficulties healing and moving on. Dr. Jessamine Mendoza, a psychologist at Toronto's Ryerson University's Centre for Student Development and Counseling, encourages students dealing with a painful breakup over the Thanksgiving holidays to get in touch with their school's counseling services and to take up fulfilling activities to help them get over the breakup. Pursuing new social activities, he says, reminds students that they're more than just someone's ex-partner, and they may even find a new romantic opportunity in the process, according to Dr. Mendoza. He says, those reluctant to pursue counseling might think that they may be judged or shamed, but professional counselors are invested in helping students becoming hopeful about their future and hopeful about having a successful, intimate relationship. He also added, please keep me employed. The turkey drop. For those who don't have the patience to wait for the New Year's Eve countdown and out. A big heartfelt apology goes out to all those first-year college students with romantic partners back home who are just hearing about this phenomenon for the first time. Sorry. But if it's gonna happen anyways, breaking up at Thanksgiving is the best. You can eat all you want for comfort, and everyone will be okay with that. I must be a bad person. I must be. Because I really like the name, Turkey Drop. Hello?
Honey, I know we went out all senior year, but I'm dating the football team now.
Okay.
Guess what I'm gobbling right now?
It's not pumpkin pie, is it? There should be something a dropped turkey can say in reply at this point. How about, go stuff yourself? Then you sit back and you sit tight for the Christmas holidays. You'll have more time then to try for some nostalgia sex. If you've ever been turkey dropped, let's hear about it in the comments. You just might help someone else who's going through a tough time. Or you may just give us all a giggle. Either way, it's all good. An Oak Hill, West Virginia homeowner was arrested on drug charges after deputies noticed a warning sign on the house's door directed towards snitches. Deputies were responding to a call in the neighborhood on a report of joyriding. While investigating, the deputies noticed a large pink sign on a resident's front door that read, "Due to snitches, everyone entering my home is subject to being searched. All cell phones and drinks will be left outside. If you're not a snitch, it won't offend you if I search you." This, of course, led deputies to the conclusion that drugs were most likely being sold from inside that residence. Deputies questioned the home's residents and received permission to conduct a search, which turned up significant amounts of heroin, methamphetamine, and other identified substances believed to be narcotics. Homeowner April Lynn Lavender was arrested and charged with a felony count of possession of the controlled substance with intent to deliver. So ultimately, the snitch sign was the snitch. And that means that April actually snitched on herself. Drinks will be left outside. Because in addition to dealing drugs, April is really crazy about keeping her carpets clean. Drinks will be left outside unless you promise to use a coaster. I would tell April, someone could just snitch after they went outside and got their cell phone back. But I guess at this point, it really doesn't matter anymore. I wonder what she was doing that clouded her mind like that. 46-year-old Daniel Board, a Virginia Beach math teacher, has been accused of assault for writing on the forehead of an 8th grader in his class. Daniel Board grabbed the back of the boy's head and wrote the word focus on his forehead, and then refused to let the boy wipe the word off until he completed his work. The student was not physically harmed. The Lansdowne Middle School teacher was reportedly upset because the student wasn't paying attention in his class. How unusual is that, eh? Not paying attention in math class? Oh my, how odd. A district spokesperson says that Mr. Board resigned on Thursday, a week after he was placed on unpaid administrative leave. He started this particular teaching job, by the way, on August 22nd of this year. Bye-bye, Mr. Dickus. How's that for some real-life math? You know, sometimes you can just tell when you're burned out and it's time to move on from a job. I know the feeling well, but I don't recall ever writing on somebody's head. At least now the teacher can focus on some other profession. You know, for a math teacher, the whole thing just doesn't add up. What was he thinking anyway? Is the kid some kind of mutant with eyeballs that can read and see on his forehead? At least write it backwards so the kid can learn to spell it when he looks in a mirror. Besides, not paying attention in class is a rite of passage, especially in math class. If my teachers did that, I'd have a short novel written on my forehead. And hey, the kid was focused. He was just focused on daydreaming, probably about getting out of that useless class. Okay, I have to add a disclaimer here. In my personal opinion, math, the way it's taught in public schools, is not totally useless, just mostly useless. But it might have just been the teachers I had.
Happy birthday to you.
Celebrating their birthdays today, former NFL quarterback Brett Favre turns 47. Actor Bradley Whitford from Transparent, Trophy Wife, and The West Wing is 57. Country singer Tanya Tucker is 58. And singer David Lee Roth turns 62. Happy birthday to each and every one of you. And if today is your birthday, happy birthday to you too.
Happy birthday!
And now it's time for Who Said It? Hint, today's their birthday. Who said it? The problem with self-improvement is knowing when to quit. Who said it? Was it A, Dr. Phil, B, Cher, or C, David Lee Roth? Dr. Phil, Cher, or David Lee Roth? Write your answers in the comment section below, and good luck be with you. The answer to the October 6th, more than just cheekbones, birthday quote is Kate Winslet. Thanks to everyone who played, and congrats if you guessed it right. And now, ABZXTreme Trivia Challenge. ABZXTreme Trivia Challenge consists of 3 mystery factoids. See if you can answer all 3. These questions are also listed in the video description, so you can check them out at your leisure and submit your answers when you think you've got them right. 1. 45% of employees surveyed said it is never appropriate to do this with a coworker. What is it? 2. 1/3 of people will do this at work 6 to 8 times each week. What is it? And 3. On any given workday, employees are 20% happier when this happens at work. What is it? Good luck. Here are the October 6th ABZXTreme Trivia Challenge answers. Odds are you'll do this 5 times today. It is yawn. 2. There's an 85% chance that you'll do this today. What is it? Buy something. And 3. If you're over 35, odds are that you'll do this at least 3 times today. It is look in a mirror. If you're enjoying these YouNews broadcasts, be sure to comment, like, +1, and hit that subscribe button. And join us here next time. Remember, everything happens for a reason. But sometimes the reason is that you're stupid and you make bad decisions. Just go with it. I'm Brian McKaig, this is ABZ Today, and that's what's making news.